To my amazing seniors, today I celebrate you, my wonderful students of my medical assisting and phlebotomy class 2020. You are bright, intelligent, eager young people ready to make your mark in the world. Talk about timing. Who among us ever expected at the beginning of the school year that circumstances would lead us here, to this day, to these conditions, and most of all, to this incredible opportunity for all of you to make a positive, valuable mark in this world? Throughout life and history, there have been landmark events that have affected the way we live, think, and act. We've all experienced them. I keep thinking about the life, what it was like for me at your age. Believe it or not, I'm not that old. I think of what was going on just around the time all of you were being born. You entered into a world of enormous tragedy during 9/11 and the aftermath, and you're graduating into a world during an unprecedented pandemic. When you were born, the SARS pandemic spread throughout the world, and now we have this one. You walk the halls of schools trying to function in uncertain and dangerous times through the epidemic of school shootings and violence. I remember that I was in high school when the very first school shooting happened in 1999. You came into this world almost at the same time as the virtual world. You basically grew up together. Back at the turn of the century, the virtual world was probably at least 600,000 users, but you've matured together and you're graduating at a time when the virtual world is just about at 100%. And just as the capacity and capabilities of technology and connectivity have grown, so have all of you. I can recall so many incidents from this past year. They seem so far away now, but they've influenced each one of us as we kind of grew up together this year. I remember lots of work, days in the lab, learning new skills, days when even I messed up and no one told me until the next class period. I remember connecting with all of you, feeling nervous and excited at the start of the lesson. Yes, you rolling your eyes at me when I tried to be funny. And let me tell you, you'll see, as you look back on these times, that I am funny. Well, it's all relative. I can still hear nervous, shaking voices during speeches, or that very first phlebotomy stick. And when I close my eyes, I see messages left from you on my whiteboard. I will always treasure those light bulb moments when you learned something new and it sank in. I will treasure the happiness projects and even me trying to dance with no skills. Remember that I too once sat in your seat, not that long ago, and I've learned and taught the same lessons as you've learned. So some things, thankfully, don't change. And the thought of the foundations we share builds and strengthens our own personal, academic, and professional histories. Each one of you are about to confirm what I already know. You are strong, resilient, and have learned to adapt. You've learned to ask questions, search for real, authentic answers, and find the wisdom and lessons the world around us teaches us every single day. Although it might not seem so right now, which each era has its own silver linings, positive points, and opportunities to learn and grow and discover your integral part in both a local and global community. These past several weeks have shown us something very clearly and equally as awesome: that we are all connected. The decisions we make affect everyone around us and vice versa. And while I feel your frustrations, your confusion, possible impatience, and probable anxiety, please know this: Life tests us all the time. The degree with which we manage in life is based on integrity, open-mindedness, optimism, and a willingness to get through whatever tests and trials are thrown our way. A wise man once said, "If we could unfold the future, the present would be our greatest care." I think we're seeing that now, and we all can begin to prepare for whatever lies ahead. Now, while during this pandemic you are facing challenges and changes, and of course the unknown, know this without a doubt: I will always be by your side spiritually. And as you take this giant unknown leap forward, I may even be sometimes that little voice in your head, scary, huh? But guiding you, allowing you to question, reminding you how to find your own best responses to the situations you will face in life. Also know this without any doubt: you all will always be special to me. We've faced so much together. This very strange moment in history is defining our path as we travel towards the future. So far, we are prevailing, and as long as we are able to place one foot in front of the other, assess what is going on, and act accordingly with awareness and common sense, we will all be okay. I am so proud of you. Congratulations, and thank you so much for being in my class. I'm really going to miss you.
Talking about how we couldn't wait to get to leave this place and graduate. Well, now we're in our last year, yeah, we should be there, surrounded by our friends, making memories. That's how it should be. Yeah, I wish that we could turn back time. So here's to the ones who won't get the chance to take the field at their last home game, or ask that girl to prom, or sing their school fight song. And here's to the ones who have to say goodbye to the past 4 years of their lives that made them who they are. Well, here's to you. Rest of your life, it's gonna fly right by. So be thankful for each moment, and don't waste your time. And on the road ahead, I hope you understand that there is purpose in the hard times. So here's to the ones who won't get the chance to last home game. Ask that girl to prom. Sing their school fight song. And here's to the ones who have to say goodbye to the past 4 years of their lives that made them who they are. Well, here's to you. Here's to you. Here's to you.
For me, I thought like the picture was red.
Just take a picture of you working on it.